Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Eduard. So this is a 148 scale kit, it's a BF109G6 and it's a weekend edition kit, so it means you will get it in a new iteration. So as you can see, we have a new styling and we gonna have more marking options. I'm trying to reach my sticker but it's too far away. So we have more marking options and it makes kit a bit more interesting in comparison with previous two markings as it was before. And we have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So we are going to open it together and check what is actually supplied inside. So first of all, we have really beautiful box art here, and here's comparison with my hand. Next, on the side here we have some information about the kit and also address of the manufacturer. On the other side you'll find 4 marking options which are included here, so you can see them right on the side in form of profiles, but obviously we'll have more detailed profiles inside in the assembly manual. And this is a top opening box. So here's what we have inside. Everything is packed into separate plastic bags, so you shouldn't be worried about any possible scratches or damages. But we are going to check everything one by one as usual and check whether everything is fine, what is, let's say, supplied here, and why this kit is considered as one of the best BF109G6 on the market. So first of all, we are going to start with a clear plastic sprue which is packed into separate plastic bag. And obviously it is done in order to avoid any unnecessary scratches and damage while shipping together with other plastic sprues. So here we zoom in and you can see that molding quality is really nice, but because this is a weekend edition kit, we do not have any masks, and it means you will have to get them as an aftermarket upgrade, or you will have to cut your own if you, let's say, feel capable to do this and you have some free time and maybe also you want to do this. Next we start with the first gray plastic sprue. Here we have wing parts, so let's zoom out a bit, maybe open the camera. So external features are pretty much standard for modern Eduard kits. It means recessed panel lines and rivets, and note that all wing mechanization parts are molded separately. The same is concerns air intakes and wheel wells. And here we can zoom in so that you can see what we have on these wing parts. So really nice riveting, and I think it would be a wise idea to bring this out somehow with help of painting and weathering, maybe with pre-shading. And here you can check what we have inside. By the way, note that wing edges, they actually serve as guiding elements as well, even though we have some pins inside. And we also have this pitot tube pre-molded, so be sure not to break it apart, because it's really easy. This part is tender, so it wouldn't be a surprise, let's say. Next, we continue with one more gray plastic sprue. Here we have 2 fuselage halves. Both are molded without tail fin, and both are molded without this, let's say, top bonnet cover or top cowling cover, so it will have to be installed separately. Again, we zoom in order to see really nice riveting on these parts, and everything looks really great in my opinion. So it's just a matter of bringing all these features out on your model. And of course inside we have some guiding elements. We also have some minor cockpit features, and more of them will be added with separately molded parts. You can also get the additional brassine set in case you would like to have even better features, but it will cost you extra money obviously, so that's the decision for you, let's say, if you are eager to spend some extra and get really crazy features in 148 scale, or you are fine with what is supplied here in this kit. Some modelers use weekend editions as a base for their detailed projects, so it wouldn't be a surprise if you resort to some resin upgrades from Eduard. Here we continue with a slightly bigger plastic sprue. As you can see, we have mix of various parts, and straight away in the left upper corner we have cockpit parts. So here you can see instrument panel and cockpit floor. Next we continue with landing gear covers and one-piece propeller, and here we have another propeller type, one more. So obviously one of them will be used and others will go into your spare parts, which might be handy for some modelers. Next, here we have more of the cockpit parts and landing gear parts. Again, landing gear wheels, they can be upgraded with help of brushing set, so here is decision after you if you would like to buy it. And here we continue with external fuel tank, also some parts for wheel wells and landing gear legs. Everything looks cool, so it's just a matter of careful assembly and you'll be good to go. Okay, and there is one more plastic sprue, so just give me a second. And it's approximately the same size frame. As you can see here, we have mostly external parts, so let's again zoom into the left upper corner and check what is actually supplied here. So we have air intakes, we have wing mechanization, we also have external fuel tank. Here you can see machine gun barrels, ailerons, flaps, and also tail wings are here, air intakes and front slats, and also this external gondolas, rudder, and some other parts which will be installed on the aircraft. Again, molding quality seems to be nice. I'm not sure about only one thing. If I lift this sprue, you can see that it's slightly broken here, but it's not, I mean, not the huge damage, and nothing is damaged in the parts, but it's really, I would say, interesting stuff to see. Next, we have a plastic bag with decal sheets. So there are two decal sheets. Just give me a second to open them both and we will check them together. So there are two decal sheets in different size, and the main one brings you all necessary symbols for these 4 marking options which we saw in the beginning, and we will see them in the assembly manual. So here you can see them. Note that we have the segmentation and we also have the cockpit decals. So we have decals for the instrument panel and for seat belts, and it should be enough for out-of-the-box build in my opinion. In case you want more, you can get some aftermarket PE from Eduard. And there is a second decal sheet which is obviously dedicated to stencils. So stencils will be visible in 1/48 scale, so do not be lazy, apply them all on your model and your build will only benefit from such addition. Next we continue with assembly manual, so here it is. It is printed in color in form of large brochure. So here we have short history note, and that's pretty much all, because on the next page we have already parts map. Maybe I'll close the camera a bit more so that you can see more. So assembly process starts with the cockpit and straight away you use decals. But again, I remind you that you can get the original PE upgrade in case you feel like spending more. Next we continue by joining two fuselage halves together. We install tail wings and elevators and rudder. Then we install various parts on the nose section and we start working on the wheel wells on the wing. Note that there are some holes to drill for 2 markings. So be careful, pay attention to what you pick for your build, and it will be necessary to pick it in advance so that you know what you have to modify here and there. So next we continue with the wing mechanization and also some parts for wing air intakes. Here we have landing gear parts, and next we continue with canopy. So obviously canopy can be replicated with open or closed parts. And here you can see some external equipment, so it means machine gun gondolas and external fuel tank. So first marking option, it comes from November 1943. Here we continue with 2 more. This one is from September 1943, this one is from early 1944. And one more is here, it's May 1943. Of course, we also have the stenciling guide, and on the last page you can see full list of the possible accessories for this plastic. So as I said, the choice is really huge and it's up to you what you would like to install on your kit. But all this is available on Eduard website, where you can actually get this kit as well. So of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about such release here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button because it will help us greatly, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!